he'll be in pretty good shape.
He'll get it into second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Donaldson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Julio Teheran is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? He has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the strike 1. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two and two.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's batting .450. He's also collected 8 home runs off him, so keep an eye out for that here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he lays off for ball 1. Harper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Beltran is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And a ball 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike now. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Ozzie Albies will be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count still at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
On to play. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tomas Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So digging in now, Ender Inciarte, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Beltran has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first and the runner back. And he fouls this one off. Inciarte stands at first with 1 out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And there he goes towards second. Now that's popped up. Franco shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. On to first. Striding in once again, Danny Bosch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
A ball and a strike now. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. There's one. On to Freeman. A double play. And now Bryce Harper. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Hoskins backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agent, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Pitch on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he falls behind 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you northeast-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tomas Beltran. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Beltran leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Markakis at second with 2 down. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hit hard to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And there's one down now. Stepping in, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson gloves it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Liner towards second. A looping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte, and this one will bounce into the wall. Herrera is on his way home. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So keep first pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Andrew McCutchen will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. In his career, McCutchen is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. McCutchen, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No outs, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is a slider taken for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now another 0-2, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Two outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Goodness. 0-2 now.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate. Acuna on second. Camargo on at first with 2 down. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure that the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-2. This is foul right side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and the inning is over. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. Jesse Biddle is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Bosch. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, 1 away. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Phillies down on just. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. So here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is skied into short left center. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The next 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Now the 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I got 2-1 the count.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. At the plate, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set with the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera as he hits one on a line to left field. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center. In now, Ronald Acuna. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Williams going back on it. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate.
David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count even now at 1-1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And that's the first out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ozzie Albies, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Franco is there, 2 down. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in Yankee. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Final strike for the Braves. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fly ball right down the line in left. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game.
No time to mess around. my baddest on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day. I'm now my Phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't